Hello, friends, and my sweet little children. I wish you're enjoying all these stories. Please share your comments and your thoughts in the comments box. Alright, in the previous story, we heard about the devotion of Brahmin woman which was showered on Lord Krishna. In this story, we will listen to the most important phase of little Krishna's boyhood pranks lifting off Govardhana Hill. Every year there used to be a sacrifice performed by the inhabitants of Vrindavan. Everyone used to be very busy preparing for this great event. Even in Krishna's house, all were very busy. Krishna approached Nanda, who was busy discussing with the elders of the village the details of the sacrifice. Krishna said to him, "O father, you all seem to be busy for some great event. Please tell me what is all about." Nanda took his son on his lap and fondling him said, "You are right. We are getting ready for a great sacrifice. Indra is the Lord of rains. Our wealth, as you know, is cattle. They thrive because of plentiful grass. So, for timely rain, we offer our prayers to Lord Indra. Pleased by it, he will bless us with seasonal rains." But Krishna did not find any meaning in his father's words. He said, "Dear father, what has Indra got to do with these rains? Rain is but a natural event, and why should Indra meddle with it? As for us, we have no land on which we rule. We are simple wandering folk who live in these forests and on the slope of these hills. This hill, Govardhana, nourishes our cows with green grass, so it is but proper that we worship the hill, the holy men and cows." Whenever Krishna said anything, it was accepted without any argument. They all accepted Krishna's suggestion of worshipping holy men, cows, and the Govardhana hill. Krishna took the lead. He said, "Let a variety of preparations from payasa to soups be prepared. Collect all available milk for the offering. Get holy men well versed in Vedas to perform the sacrifice. Arrange for the feeding of all poor people. Feed the cows with green grass to their fill." All obeyed Krishna. They circumambulated the Govardhana hill. Krishna wanted to generate faith in the minds of the people. So he assumed a huge form, declaring himself to be the spirit of the mountain, and consumed large quantities of the offerings. The people were thrilled that their worship was accepted. In the evening, they all returned to their homes. But that was the only beginning of the drama. In the Devloka, Indra was furious at the deprivation of the sacrifice that was due to him. He summoned a group of clouds who poured down torrential rain at the time of a deluge and said, "Look at the audacity of this cowherd clan. They have ignored me. Paying attention to the words of an urchin, I shall punish them for their audacity. You all go and rain heavily over Vrindavan. You should deluge the whole Vrindavan and destroy the cowherd settlement. I shall also mount my elephant Airavata and follow you shortly." Thus, ordered by Indra, the clouds immediately proceeded towards Vrindavan. All of a sudden, it began to rain heavily in Vrindavan. It was followed by heavy thunder and lightning. Furious winds blew off all the houses. Hailstones began to fall in masses. The whole cowherd settlement got submerged in water. The cows, panic stricken, were moving about here and there. All the people got frightened. The dumb animals, without knowing what to do, at last came and stood at the feet of Krishna. The women were weeping and wailing, unable to protect their children. They all cried in one voice to Krishna, "O Krishna, save us from this danger. Save us from the anger of Indra." Krishna was calm as usual. He recognized the hand of Indra behind this mischief. He thought to himself, "Indra considers himself to be the lord of three worlds. It does not befit anyone to be proud of his position. I shall show him how I can protect my people from his harassment." Krishna then went to the foot of the Govardhana hill and effortlessly lifted it up. Then he said, "O mother, O father, and the rest of you, the inhabitants of Vrindavan, enter with all your cattle into this place below the uplifted mountain and stay on there comfortably. Do not fear that this mountain may slip from my hand and crush you all. You will not be troubled either by wind or by rain. Here I am, offering protection to you from everything." Assured in this way by Krishna, the Gopas, with their wealth of cattle and other belongings, entered into that space and made it their abode. For 7 days, Krishna stood holding aloft the mountain in hand, without budging an inch from where he stood, and taking neither food nor drink. Indra was amazed at the yogic power of Krishna. He abandoned his pride and withdraw all the clouds. Seeing the sky getting cleared of clouds, the sun reappeared and the winds and the rains abated. Krishna called all his people out and said, "Now come out with all your belongings. There is no more cause for fear. The wind and rains have stopped." All the families came out slowly, one after another, carrying their belongings. Krishna, in the presence of them, all reinstalled the mountain in its place. All his friends embraced him and danced around him, while the elders blessed him with their arms raised. When Krishna was alone, Indra came in secret and touched his feet. "Krishna, forgive him," and said, "I brought about the obstruction of the sacrifice only to humble your pride, generated by the status and power. You may now go. May you be happy. Abandon your ego and continue to exercise in a proper manner the power with which you are entrusted." So, my little children, how much of power and how much of wealth do you have? You should never forget humanity. You should never forget your responsibilities. Just remember that Krishna is always around you to protect you and guide you. In the next story, we will get to know how Krishna is named as Govinda. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmanyai Namaha. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmanyai Namaha. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmanyai Namaha.